are controlling transmission.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. This is Monty Cantsin, and today is December the 1st, 1993. Testing. This is Monty Cantsin talking on a fresh blank tape. And today is December the 1st, 1993. It's 6:33 p.m., 1736 UTC, 1736 UTC, 6:36 p.m. Central European Time. And the outside temperature is 0.2 degrees centigrades, and that's 32 Fahrenheit. And the ball pressure is 1011 millibar, which is 29.85 inches. Testing. Yesterday I had some problems with the microphone, so I hope this time you'll be able to hear me without distortion. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
PLAIN. That's 1-800-732-5246. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Time now for the KNX Community Bulletin Board. The Hollywood Beautification Team is holding a beauty fest this Saturday at Los Feliz Elementary School. That's at 1740 North New Hampshire Avenue from 8:30 in the morning till 12 noon.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
We also want to remind you that KNX has started a fund through the local...
Good morning, Mr. Kramer. Good morning, Mr. Kramer. Guten Morgen, Fabian Kramer. Guten Morgen, Fabian Kramer. This is Monty Cantsin. Testing. I thought I already did send you a smile, my latest smile, in fact. No, not the latest, the one before number 1002, which is actually not being produced yet, which has to be produced yet, which has to be published yet. In fact, this tape could be a pre-published smile number 1002. This one could be probe. And hello, Mr. Kramer. Guten Morgen, Florian Kramer in Berlin. This is Monty Cantsin in Almelo. Hier spricht Monty Cantsin in Almelo. And in fact, I thought I sent you the smile, but I realize, in fact, you have to get this smile as well. And because I haven't translated it yet in German, so I will read it to you in English, if you don't mind. And meanwhile, I'll play you eine Kassette improvisiert von Les Kammer in Santa Barbara. And I play that on the background while I read you the smile that I made September 2013. In fact, September of last year. Smile. This smile was authorized and edited by the Ministry of Development and Research of the UAS, care of Monty Cantsin, Beatles Lane 13, 7606, SZ Almelo, Holland. The revolution marches on. ... The revolution marches on. Die Revolution geht weiter. A structured approach to development. Since the first Newists, smile has been the cornerstone of the Akademgorod development and research industry. Smile is the most fundamental use of Newism. Smile is the most fundamental use of Newism. Through the years, Smile has improved in speed, output quality, and in versatility. Today, there is a war among the major Smile publishers to load their Smile with all of the latest features, in hope that they will have an edge on their competitor. With the strength of Newism, the world of Smile has changed, and all signs indicate that it will continue to do so. Early in the News revolution, the Smile magazine was the dominant medium. Smile began to show its age in 1986, and other competing phenomena richer in features entered Newism, or rather they entered Smile, leaving its basic facade intact. Anti-Newism became available for Newists and for the subgeniists. It would soon take over the apt-fast culture and relating corresponding projects, replacing Newism as ascribed to David Zack and Istvan Kenter, position it continues to hold. Pre-cooperativism was already starting to make its move to gain Newist value. There were several anti-Newists: Arju Saval, Peter Robin, Tentatively a Convenience, Stuart Home, Vittore Baroni, Emilio Morandi, David Cole, Jean Dubé, SCP, Society for Conserving the Present, and the Absent Group. Pre-cooperativism was able to put together the outlines of Akademgorod, the promised land of Newism, the place Napoleon Moffat in 1982 referred to, quote, Newists should be in search for the city of scientists, should be in search for Akademgorod. The goals of the crusade are to find the city and then establish the reality of Newism. into the reality of Akademgorod, and the newest value that eventually won it the top spot. With John Byrne, Graf Haufen, Mark Pawson, Paul Summers, Peter O'Berricat, Alessandro Aiello, pre-cooperativism began to take over anti-newism industry, and David A. Bannister, Captain Mercury, Ian Blake, Florian Kramer, Ulrich Kattenstrath, and Arthur Berkhoff were even more successful. Pre-cooperativism's success was having a major impact on the other Smile publishers who saw their ideology dwindling. Without a change, it seems that pre-cooperativism would have continued to snowball until it would host every brain wave on Earth and outer space.
1, 2, 3.
But a change did happen. The United Academgorod States were being developed while pre-cooperativism was gaining its incarnation through tireless activity. They released ministries with a huge splash at the end of 1991, gaining total control of Akademgorod in only a few months. Smile readers know that their future vibrating dreams may only come true as citizens of Akademgorod. While draining old smiles is fine, satisfaction will come in new smiles. Pre-cooperativism only accounts for roughly 15% of nihilism. Many nihilists are happy with what they have, are stuck with what they have, or just don't like anti-nihilism. For the most part, these nihilists' interest in the United Academgorod States is more or less diffuse. Is Smile really worth it? The answer to this question really depends upon your needs. If your primary nihilist activity is consumption or relatively simple pre-cooperativism, you may find that your familiar anti-nihilism will accomplish this satisfactorily. Make sure that you are making the right choice before jumping from one smile to another. If you are importing nihilism from data on audio or video, you will find many pre-cooperativist options helpful. It is clear that the Smile magazines will continue to change on varying future platforms. It is hard to predict what the United Academgorod States will ultimately bear. The possibilities are endless, and another revolution will be waiting in the wings. In the meantime, Smile readers can sit back and enjoy the constant influx of choices presented before them. Once you have made the emotional decision to become either nihilist, anti-nihilist, or pre-cooperativist, or maybe subgenius, or a self-cloned version of these, what must you do before you actually get one? The basic problem arises from the fact that if you do not know where you are going, any road will take you there. The solution is to plan where you want to go, and the rest more or less follows. A good plan will encompass the following points. A. Who or what will nihilism, anti-nihilism affect? B. How can nihilism, anti-nihilism be cost-justified? C. What capabilities are required of nihilism, anti-nihilism, and or its clones? D. What will happen when I am a nihilist, anti-nihilist? The reason to know the necessity of nihilism, anti-nihilism is simple. If your life has become easier, then it must be saving time. If your life becomes easier, then it must be saving time, energy and money. This means support for your argument to become nihilist, anti-nihilist, and that you have ammunition to load into your pre-cooperativist project. Many Smile readers may already be well acquainted with the resources of pre-cooperativism. They will know that it plans activations easily and efficiently, that the activations so planned can be rapidly selected, amended or reversed, and most useful of all, that the activations can be combined or joined with other activations within newest borders to present wide-ranging opportunities. Indeed, pre-cooperativism extends itself even further. Not only does it possess the means of sorting activations in any prescribed way, of reproducing those activations infinitely, and of sharing both what is being produced and reproduced over an international network, but pre-cooperativism will also allow you to devise new ways of handling and reproducing activations. Planning. Is the smile you want the one you need? Is the smile you have the one you want? The following checklist provides a good health check in determining the health of your newism/anti-newism. Use it. The answers can be quite illuminating. Is your newism/anti-newism budget too high or too low? Do you achieve an adequate return on your smile? How well do current smiles meet your immediate needs? Are they flexible enough to change quickly as your newism/anti-newism changes? What is the cost and impact of any shortcomings in your current smile? Can you properly assess the impact of changes on your newism/anti-newism? What are your most important newist/anti-newist needs this year, next year? Are your smiles supporting your future needs? How can you be sure? Are newist/anti-newist plans set so as to most effectively help you to achieve your objectives and priorities? How are your needs balanced against other key requirements? Is there an overall statement of newism/anti-newism needs against which individual newism/anti-newism, possibly pre-cooperativism or subgeniism or energized clones, can be cost-effectively and time-absorbed sensibly prioritized? Is the smile focused on achieving one integrated plan? Are newists/anti-newists working with or against each other? Could this be improved? Are your newist/anti-newist goals being planned and controlled effectively? Newism, the revolution marches on. Neoismus, die Revolution geht weiter.
Definitive studies on nipple piercing won't come out for another 5 years because by that time doctors will realize, wow, there's a lot of people doing it. The only you're listening to KFI AM 630.
This is the Union for Clinique, the good skin people who make the famous allergy-tested, fragrance-free skincare products, including turnaround creams. Right now, everybody's looking for positive signs, small ways you can make a real difference.
From 1962 begins at 10 past 1 a.m.
Andre.
Wie soll das so nice sein?
Born in all Rolls Flight 23.
Sachsen.
About results of the
Wollen so die
6000 Metallarbeiter.
Übrigens einer von 100, die Sie gewinnen können. Und das ist noch nicht alles. Es leuchten noch weitere 10, sag mal, Fixsterne.
How did I let Dad talk me into it?
Oh, don't ask me. I thought you would.
Tying these blindfolds. Look, they can see, for goodness sake.
Look at me.
There were secret cities where the Soviets built their nuclear weapons. Today, the cities aren't as secret as they used to be. Contributing correspondent John Alpert has even visited one. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Yeah, we were working with an Italian TV program called Mixer, and they asked us, can you get into one of these secret cities? So we went off to Siberia, and we'd heard there was a secret city there named Krasnoyarsk 26, and we wanted to get into it, but it wasn't easy to find.
You think the secret city's going to be on the map?
I'm not sure, but we'll try to find it there.
All right.
You guys said it's somewhere here, but there's nothing on the map.
Nothing on the map, right?
Yeah, nothing on the map. Maybe on this side of the map.
We were told that the only person that could help us was the anchor at the local TV station, Tatiana. She had lived in Krasnoyarsk 26. She knew who to call.
Is she calling the KGB?
It took 2 weeks, but finally the KGB told Tatiana that she could take us to the secret city. The whole town is surrounded by electrified barbed wire, and you need a special pass to get in. Where does it say he has permission?
Продление знака. Фотография стоит.
Uh-huh. Is it him? Let me see. You shaved off your mustache.
Пойдет.
Until this year, residents were allowed only one visitor every 3 months. So did anybody ever try to sneak in?
Ну, охраняем ворота.
When we passed through the gates, it was like entering a Russian Kingdom of Oz. It's a real city. How many people? Over 100,000 people. The secret city residents are mainly scientists and technicians. And to keep everyone happy, the city was constructed to provide the highest standard of living in the country. This is really pretty, isn't it? What do you think of the town? Is this the best place in Russia to live?
Как вы думаете, это одно из лучших мест в России, где можно жить?
This is the first town I've been to in Russia where the buses aren't crowded.
It's true. They have enough cars, enough buses, clean streets, an unbelievable city.
There are a lot of perks. At the cafeteria, it's all you can eat for a nickel. What's the secret city special today?
Potato soup.
Pretty quiet here, isn't it? You like it here? I mean, there's nothing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You know, I've never seen any place in Russia that looks like this. It's
Atomic Communist Disneyland.
But this Disneyland has a different kind of magic mountain. Do you know that they're making bombs up there?
I don't know.
You don't know. Would that make you afraid if you knew that they were building bombs inside the mountain there?
Ты бы боялся, если бы ты знал, что там делают ядерное оружие? Yes.
What's that? Is that a clock?
No, it's public Geiger counter.
Public Geiger counter?
Yeah.
We rode along the river to see why they needed to monitor the radiation.
Inside this mountain, there is nuclear reactors.
How many?
There are 3 nuclear reactors.
Actually underground inside the mountain? Uh-huh. Now, can we go visit those places today? Oh. We couldn't get any closer, but they told us that there were 2,000 to 3,000 workers deep inside the mountains making the ingredients for nuclear weapons. The water from the reactors was just dumped directly into the river. And when the radioactivity attracted attention, someone came up with the idea of this tunnel. Why are they guarding the tunnel? I'm so sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean. I won't say a word. Okay. Thanks a lot anyway, fellas. Let's go in that tunnel there, wherever it goes. They were making so many bombs, they needed a big-time disposal system. They tried to sneak everything under the river, and we saw why it was so dangerous to live in the secret city. They were going to run the nuclear wastewater from the weapons plant out this tunnel, and they were just going to take and they were going to dump it out here.
Дальше она в этом направлении по трубопроводу должна была подаваться за 17 километров отсюда.
17 kilometers from here, they were going to dump all this stuff.
Yeah, right.
The next plan was a super repository. It would collect the waste from the secret city and from the rest of the former Soviet Union. So what are those round things?
Отработавшее ядерное топливо с атомных станций, оснащенных реакторами ВВР-1000.
After the breakup of the Soviet Union, the secret city was told that they'd have to become self-supporting. They started charging storage fees for every capsule, so everybody stopped shipping. Nuclear waste is piling up everywhere, no money's coming into the secret city, and all construction is suspended. The hard times that affect most Russians are sneaking up. Did this used to be full of all sorts of other tasty food? Yeah? Uh-huh. But now, no. Before they began perestroika, would you ever see a line like this for meat or for chickens or anything? There are other ways it's starting to look like the rest of Russia. How are you guys, okay?
Oh, yes. Okay.
You guys been drinking?
No, yes.
Yes.
Водка?
Мы с тобой хотим.
Водка?
О, есть, да.
Латте ватте.
Здесь таких ребят меньше, чем в краевом центре.
Нет,
Не
ты не
понял.
права.
Не понял.
Почему?
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 Джон, нет. Джон, no.
We gotta go. Let's go, Tati. Let's go. Come on.
We left behind 100,000 people and who knows how many bombs. Last year, another secret city had to be emptied out. Their nuclear reactor blew up.
Am 13. Januar 2013 startete der krisengeschüttelte Neoismus sein zweites Leben. Nachdem der Neoismus seitens der präkooperativistischen antineoistischen Ambassade den Ablink durchführte, im Herbst 2012 nicht operativ, herrschte einige Monate Akademgorod-Stille um den weiteren Existenz des einzigen Neoismus, der ausschließlich Hardcore-Projekte unternimmt, da sich die Initiatoren des Neoismus, die Unternehmensgruppe Akademgorod Development, Le Groupe Absence, Undefined Intentions, Präkooperativismus GmbH und so weiter nach Insider-Informationen in einer schweren finanziellen Krise befand, war das Ende der Neoismus-Aktivitäten absehbar. In der Nacht vom Mittwoch auf Donnerstag, also am 13. Januar 2013 um 00:13 Uhr früh konnte man eine erstaunliche Darbietung beobachten. Monty Cantsin, seines Zeichens Gründer der non-stop-präkooperativistischen Transmission, improvisierte den Neustart des Neoismus in einer geradezu atomaren Einfachheit, offenbar in einem Schlafzimmer einer kleinen UAS, Vereinigten Akademgorod-Staaten, Abteilung aufgenommen, hielt Monty Cantsin mehrere Daseinsbeweise des Neoismus in das Objektiv einer Schwarz-Weiß-Kamera.
World, here we are. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot. Rewind.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Mit 50 Mark bist du dabei, kann ich das sagen. Und wie?
Professional, 26%, clerical sales, 35%, blue-collar workers, 41%. In other words, overnight, when Babbitt awakened him to ask for a ride to the hospital, he was told that Babbitt was so calm he thought the couple was routinely getting up for work. So into this is Dr. Bell.
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. My question is, under the proposed legislation, would the government have to regulate supplements or herbs?
Testing, 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 testing. Vielen Dank, Florian Kramer, für deinen Brief. Vielen Dank für deinen Brief. Vielen Dank. Many thanks for your letter, which I will then incorporate in the next Smile. Very intriguing contents with one part in English and one part in German. Auch noch ein small leaflet about rasierte Mädchen habe ich auch empfangen. Alles gut empfangen. Florian, alles gut empfangen. Und ich hoffe dann, dass wir ungefähr wieder diesen Brief von Seval wird dich vielleicht interessieren. Text auf Englisch, aber immerhin, ich werde den Brief mal vorlesen. Aus Aubervilliers, in der Nähe von Paris. There have been many reasons for my silence, most of which are personal. Therefore, I need not go into detail concerning them, except to say that between the summer of 90 until February 92, I led a nomadic life, wandering across the vast expanses of Parisian space and time metrics without a permanent place of residence. However, since February 92, I am pleased to inform you that I have been occupying an apartment of my own just outside Paris in the town of Aubervilliers. The building I live in forms part of a cité, which means that it's state-owned and the rent is dead cheap. The building itself is located on a street on which the border between Paris and Aubervilliers is located. That is to say that my side of the street is Aubervilliers and the other side is Paris. My first year here was extremely difficult, as the whole space had to be redecorated to my taste, and on my monthly budget it wasn't easy. There was also the time available to me to do everything which was minimal. However, I have done the best I can, and it is now quite comfortable despite the jobs that remain to be done. Another reason for my silence is of course art strike. It did not, however, prevent me from participating in performance festivals here in Paris and in Italy. After all, the reasons for activating has always been for me a form of art strike. You may also be surprised but interested to know that this past summer I started painting again. I suppose that once a painter, always a painter. At heart despise ideological convictions. This then brings you up to date on my present situation. Your last communication concerning Smile was most interesting. Once I finish my present series of paintings, I will probably edit a new few miles with material I've written over the past few years. auch so gesehen, Mr. Kramer. Ich habe das auch so gesehen. Aber das ist wegen der Neutralität. Das ist wegen der Neutralität. Hügeleisen, Rechinschiebern, Wasserwagen und eine Unmenge an Bananenstecker. Recording the problems we had during the last 4 months. We had them simultaneously during the same period. I had those problems. Simultaneously during the last 4 months. Simultaneously. Ich hatte diese Probleme an der gleichen Stelle wie du, also das scheint wirklich etwas Universales zu sein. Scheint wirklich etwas Universales zu sein. Der abwesenden Gruppe. Something, whatever. Das irgendetwas. Ja. Ich bin dabei, ja. Thesen zu studieren. Du kannst dies als meine Probe Smile betrachten. 1002. You are updated then, including this smile and the one I read. Solarenergie zu versorgen. Durch Reflexion. Das ist nicht einfach. Immerhin
social crowds. Erratic winds are keeping firefighters and homeowners on edge in the Malibu area.
Making a test, Mr. Cantsin.
Blazes during the past
Making a test, Mr. Cantsin.
300 homes.
Can you test?
A lot of smoldering embers. A lot of debris on the road. Power lines down. The area is still very unsafe in majority of the fire. The L.A. County Deputy Fire Chief Bill Anthony, there are predictions that it could take up to 3 days to contain the fire so that it would not flare up again. California Governor Pete Wilson announced an increase in the reward for the person believed to have set the blame.
That would bring the total to $125,000 for information leading to the identification and conviction of the arsonist who is believed to have set this fire.
Wilson also asked for stiffer penalties for arsonists. The homes of many celebrities have been burned or damaged in the Malibu fire. The latest from Haiti now, from correspondent David